So iOS 26 Beta 6 just got released. It's actually a day earlier than what we were expecting. As you can see, we have our normal hello screen. But before we jump into it, let's do a quick temp check. I know we skipped it last time, but it is burning up today. And as you can see, it is significantly warmer than what it's been while it continues to index everything from the update. But we haven't seen this too much recently, but yeah, here we go again. It is a little warm. Let's go ahead and take a quick look. Once you sign into the device, I have heard there is a new splash screen. So let me try to get in here for us really quick. Okay, here we go. Let's continue. And there's allegedly a ton of a new startup sequence. And here it is. Visual intelligence with camera control. We've seen this page before. They are putting it front and center with iOS 26. When you click continue, now is when you will see a few new details. And this looks really nice. It's showing you how to personalize iPhone with new looks for app icons. We'll scroll through to the next one. Focus on what matters with liquid glass. Access menu options with controls that fluidly morph. And it's showing good examples in Safari here. And search is within reach and easy to access apps since it's now at the bottom of the page. This is actually a very nice addition. I think a lot of people who haven't been testing beta 26 will really like it. And here we go. Let's go ahead and say get started. And now we are into our normal song and dance. So if we go into settings, general, about, and look at the iOS update here. Okay, so our full build number is 23A53186. 8C, excuse me, and that C is awesome. That signifies that we are actually on track and going in the right direction for a full public release next month. What's really nice to see here is, as we've talked about in our past videos, it's been weird this beta cycle. They weren't going from the back of the alphabet to the front. They were really kind of jumping around and kind of going from front to back. This is good to show that they are back on track, moving towards the beginning of the alphabet, which gives us a good idea when these are finalized or nearing finalized versions. So last beta 4 had an I build, then a G build, and now here is a C build, which is very nice to see. I will go back to what we've said in our prior videos too. 6 betas in now, you're not going to have a lot of new features. However, you will see some UI tweaks and little things here and there, kind of like that new splash screen and startup sequence we were talking about. So it's something to keep in mind there. One other thing, there is a new modem firmware. It is now 2.04.06. And let's take a look at our iPhone storage because, as you guys know, we were getting tore up by system storage. And you can see it is still massive here. System data is at 32.5 gigs. That's absolutely crazy, with iOS being 19.75. And if you actually break it down further here, Apple Intelligence is still holding strong at around 6.27 gigs, iOS at 13.48 for that total of 19.75. What is missing here is that partition storage reserved for updates if you don't have a lot of room. This disappeared in beta 5 and 6. I'm not sure if it's going to come back at this point, but it's something to call out to you guys nonetheless. And what we also have heard now in this update, there is now new notification sounds. So under ringtone, let me go ahead and pull this up. You can see under reflection, where prior we only had the default and an alt 1, now we have buoyant, dreamer, pond, pop, reflected, and surge. So let me turn the volume up right here so you can actually hear what they sound like. So we know default. There's the new buoyant. Dreamer. Pond. Pop. Don't mind that one too bad. Reflected. And lastly, surge. I kind of like that. All right. I kind of like that. We'll leave that alone for now. Comment below if you like any of these new ringtones and which one of those was your favorite. So obviously liquid glass is always going to be the theme of these videos. It looks like, oh, you saw a little glitch there. It still has that bounce animation. It did freeze on the first swipe, but looks like it's okay now. Obviously, it's still indexing like we said, so everything might not be as smooth as it will end up. If you launch your camera app, no new splash screen here. Let's just go into stocks like we usually do. And yeah, okay. Everything seems to be working pretty smoothly. We didn't have a ton of issues on Beta 5, which was awesome. If you are a Charles Schwab customer, though, that app was having issues, so I'm curious to see if that's fixed, but no other financial apps really did have an issue. I'm going to go into the developer website. Okay, so they actually do have it updated here. Let's see if the release notes are updated also. And it is for once. All right, Apple, you're on the ball this time. So there is under General, new features for Recovery Assistant. And then we have what looks to be like a slew of new or resolved issues. Add Attribution Kit has some new features. AirPlay does have a known issue right here that says auto mix song transitions might not work as expected when streaming with AirPlay. Alternate app distribution has a known issue. App Store has a new feature, a new accessibility section, and you can see quite a list of resolved issues or known issues right in this build. Good to see updates here, and I'm glad that they published this actually and did not just leave it at beta 5 like they have been. But it's an endless list. You guys can go find it on developer.apple.com. I don't want to go through all of that today with you guys. Let's look at the music app as well, because this was another one that really had substantial changes coming back and forth with Liquid Glass. And if you actually start swiping here, oh yeah, you can see that change there. Instead of jumping right to red, when you gradually swipe over an icon, that is much more fine-tuned. That was looking good in beta 5, but it's good to see it maintained in beta 6. And if we jump around, let's scroll up to see how transparent it is. Yeah, this is the Liquid Glass we were hoping for, that we originally saw, and it's good to see Apple did bring that back. Definitely good to see. 100%. Control Center, you guys saw, looks to be working pretty smoothly. Not really seeing any issues here. You can see it re-indexing and taking a minute to load the apps, but everything else does look pretty good here. I'm not anticipating any other real substantial changes here. So lastly, let's just talk about when to expect the public beta 3 and then beta 6. So with this build coming on Mondays, hopefully we are going to be back to our regular weekly Monday release cycle, which means I would expect the next beta 7 to drop on the 18th, which is obviously next Monday, and then public beta 3 should be available as soon as tomorrow, but it's possible to wait till Wednesday the 13th before we see that. But aside from that, guys, again, nothing else we're seeing here. If we find something, we'll do it in Apple Recap. As always, also now, if you missed it, we are going to be doing Apple Rewinds on Sundays, where if you're interested, you can find our lock screen wallpapers that I know a lot of you guys like. We will drop that download link in that video. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.